Hey friends, it is Isaac Hayes bringing you a brand new video, and today I'm bringing you guys the best competitive classes for Search and Destroy in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now before this video starts, like I always ask, please rate the video with a like or dislike at any point in time, subscribe if you are new, and go check out my other videos. I do a lot of Infinite Warfare competitive tips and tricks, but I'm not going to have a face cam in this video because this is going to be recorded in a live commentary format, so there's not going to be many cuts. I might stutter here and there, but the point of this video is to help you guys with your classes, so that'll still remain through the video whether or not I'm stuttering or not. But anyway, let's get into it. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A probably in my next video, or one of these coming videos very soon. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, so let me know in the comments any questions you have for me. Use the hashtag AskIH. I'll put that on screen, hashtag AskIH. But anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, so first let's get into the combat rig. Most of the time in Search and Destroy, I'm gonna be using the Synaptic character with rewind and propulsion, and that's just because I love to abuse the high wall runs and get nasty angles. If you've ever seen my gameplays, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a jetpacker and proud to be a jetpacker. No, I'm just messing around, but yeah, I love propulsion. But if I'm not using that, obviously I'll use something like camo or kinetic armor or overdrive or something like that. The Scorestreaks that I use is usually the Scarab, Scorchers, and Bombardment, but sometimes I'll take off Bombardment and put on Trinity Rocket and run these three, or sometimes I'll take off the Scarab and put on Bombardment and stuff like that, but that's normally for respawn. So I'll just leave it like this for now on. These are like the lowest kill streaks that you can get, and that's usually what you're going to be able to get in Search and Destroy. So the first class that I have is the Volk. This assault rifle is sort of like the AK-47. It's a 3-bullet kill. It's allowed. It's not banned anymore. It got unbanned like a month or two ago, but it's a 3-bullet kill, and I don't know why people don't use it. If you get the recoil pattern down and just like start getting consistent with this gun, it shreds so much. I'm using the reflex with the blue dot. If you don't have the blue dot, I recommend using either the default or the 3 blue dots. And if you use ELO, then I would say just use the 3 blue dots. But yeah, I usually run reflex just because it zooms in a little bit more than ELO, and I kind of like that. I don't know, that's just a personal preference. You can use either one. Then I have quick draw, so I can aim in faster. Stock, that's a given, so you can move faster while aiming down sights. And then grip, because this gun does kick quite a bit, so foregrip kind of makes the gun feel more consistent. No secondary, because a lot of times I just don't have the need for secondary when I could have a cluster grenade. Now a lot of people use the flechetta grenade, which is you throw it and then it splits into 3 grenades and then propels forward and then explodes. But I like the cluster grenades for Search and Destroy because I feel like they're more useful when you're throwing nade spots, which I'll probably have a nade spot series coming out very soon. I need to get on that because these nade spots can be very useful. And then no tactical because I have a grenade, flak jacket, tac resist, and dead silence. These 3 perks are on, I believe, every Search and Destroy class, because flak jacket, there's nothing else you really need in perk 1 except for dexterity. Reload and switch weapons faster. It doesn't help you pull up your gun any faster like some people think. It doesn't help you throw stunts or grenades faster or anything else. It only reload and switch weapons faster. That's it. So unless you have an OSA, I would recommend running flak jacket because there's really no use for this perk. And then the rest of the perks, blind eye on respawn classes sometimes, but yeah, that's just like 1 class out of your 10. So flak jacket is the only thing useful for Search and Destroy in perk 1 unless you have an OSA, like I said. Tac resist, that's pretty much the only thing useful in your perk 2 slot, except some people run momentum. It sprints faster over time. Jumping, sliding, and wall running will reset your momentum. So anytime that you jump, slide, or wall run, it's going to reset your momentum and it's going to pretend like you don't even have the perk on. So since I have propulsion, I'm jumping around a lot, I'm sliding, I'm doing the G slide, I'm sliding off ledges and stuff. This perk is useless for me. Cold-blooded if you have a sniper class, but we'll get into that later. Tac resist and flak jacket, the only perk 1 and 2 you're going to see me running most of the time. Dead silence, obviously you need dead silence, so your footsteps and jetpacks are silenced. I use that on most of my classes. A lot of respawn classes I use dead silence because dead silence is extremely good in this game. But anyway, the second class that I have for you guys is the NV4. Now this is what I call the eggs class because he pulled it out at Vegas, but I'm using the NV4 with the Trojan sight, blue dot reticle. But the Trojan sight it's zoomed in a lot more than the red dot, but it's not that noticeable, but it is at the same time. So if you're switching from Elo to Trojan, you can really notice it, but reflex to Trojan isn't that bad, but it does zoom in a little bit more. But it actually outlines your enemies when you're aiming at them. So if you throw down a smoke grenade and then you aim through the smoke, you can see people through the smoke with this sight. Quick draw and stock, those are the two givens for the MV4. You don't need grip at all. Long barrel is useful as well, but I just run quick draw and stock because this is sort of like a stacked class for smokes. I also have no secondary, no lethal, flak jacket, tack resist, dead silence, and I threw on cold blooded because a lot of times if you're throwing down smokes, the enemies might pull out a thermal sniper or they might have the Trojan. So yeah, this cold blooded is pretty useful. I don't know if cold blooded actually counters for the Trojan. I'm not sure, I haven't tested that out, but it might. I don't know. That's the Aches class. If I don't want to use the Trojan and just use a regular MV4, I'll show you right here. This is the class that I'll run. It just it's my respawn class. I'm trying to keep this in search and destroy classes only, but since I do use this in search and destroy, this is what I use. You can just pause the screen. It's MV4 red dot quick draw stock long barrel. So you're killing people pretty quick with this class. No secondary, no lethal, trophy system, and that's just mostly for respawn so I can help out my team. But in SND2, your teammate's planting the bomb, you throw a trophy system down on him, he's not going to get killed from grenades. Flak jacket, tack resist, dead silence, standard SND perks, but it's also very good in respawn. Anyway, the third, or I guess this is the fourth class sorta, but the third for SND classes, let's just call it the third. We got the Kbar, standard Kbar class with reflex, blue dot reticle, the same as everything else. Quick draw, stock, and grip. Sometimes I run grip on the Kbar, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Grip is useful on the Kbar, but it's not necessarily needed. If you want to switch that out for long barrel, you can. I'll just leave it grip for now because that's what I've been playing with. No secondary, cluster grenade for nade spots, no tactical, flak jacket, tack resist, and dead silence. This class, the next class is going to be the HVR. I use this in respawn as well. This is the only submachine gun class I have, if you're not counting the OSA, but the OSA is practically a sub, so that's what I normally use. But the HVR, this gun kills actually super quick. You can outgun kids with the OSA up close with this gun, but I just run quick draw, grip, and long barrel. I don't run stock because I feel like that messes with the bullet reg. Trust me, if you run stock on your sub and then you switch to rifled barrel, you're gonna feel like you're killing kids super quick, like way quicker. No secondary, I got a cluster for nade spots, and then jammer grenade. This thing is like an EMP. The only way to fully counter it is to put on hardwired and tack resist, because if you don't have hardwired, your HUD is going to go completely gone. You're not going to see any reticles or anything. And if you don't have tack resist, the jammer grenade acts as a stun. It slows you down. So this gun, you need 2 perks to counter it rather than the blackout. You only need 1 to counter. But flak jacket, tack resist, and dead silence normal perks. And my last class is the sniper class. This is what I use when I snipe. I use the KBS longbow with variable zoom. The reticle that I use is old school. I feel like it's a lot easier to aim with because old school, you know, everybody's used to it. So old school, yeah, that's probably the best reticle you can use. Or you could use the fiber optic, it's up to you, but I use the old school. Then I have quick draw and stock. Stock is actually pretty good because you can aim with your left stick more and get more accurate shots off at long distances. And then you can zoom in as well, so you're going to get a lot of long distance skills with this sniper, which is what it's good for. I have the Kindle 44. A lot of people use the EMC, but I just don't like it. I like the guns that shoot bullets rather than the lasers. I don't know, it's just something that I like. I feel like it's more accurate, or it kills faster because it doesn't, I don't know, it's just like something that I'm used to. No attachments on it though. If I would put attachment, I would use long barrel and extended mags because I have a fast trigger finger. Also, the Kindle 44 shoots faster than the EMC, and I feel like that I can feel how fast the Kindle shoots. I don't know, my trigger finger is pretty fast. Flechetta grenade, because I'm not going to go for nade spots a lot with this class. And then the blackout, because I'm just trying out the blackout. I haven't really used the blackout yet, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. I'm not sure, like, I was playing against some bots and I got hit with the blackout grenade and it made my screen go totally black and stunned me and stuff, and I had tack resist. So I don't know if there's a glitch with tack resist that it doesn't counter the blackout grenade, but I don't know, I'm gonna find out. Flak jacket, cold blooded, so if I'm getting counter sniped or if I pull this out for counter snipes, I'm not gonna get beamed with thermal. and then dead silence, that's a given. That's all of my classes for search and destroy. A lot of you are gonna ask, oh, where's your OSA class? You gotta have an OSA. I'm gonna leave that for the respawn classes because I don't use the OSA a lot in search and destroy, so stay tuned for a respawn class setup. Hit the like button if you want to see that. If you don't want to see it, then I won't post it. But if we hit 35 likes on this video, and I'll post a respawn class setup video for hardpoint and uplink. But anyway, that's gonna about wrap it up. If you guys did enjoy, please rate the video with a like or dislike. Subscribe if you are new, and go check out my other videos. But I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.